Hi KDG, how you doing? Right. See, hello. Alright, Stephen. Oh, I'm good, Sean. Dastardly, hello. Right, where's all my stuff gone? Strange. Let's try that again. I've got it on my phone, luckily. Mastery. Alright, something's going on. Let's quit. Right, it's saying it's got the cards, but it can't show me them. Very strange. Right, anyway. Okay, that's there. Right, luckily it's on my phone. So, what we're going to do is we're doing it at a discovery session. This is very exciting. So I've picked the first track. We're going to have a second listen to it, and then we're going to come up with some actions to do. So here we go. And what we'll do is we'll do 2 sessions, probably about 30 minutes long, and just knock some ideas out. So a discovery session is just really what it is it's a splurge on top of a splurge. That's the idea, and we'll see where we end up. Okay, let's go to A button. Okay, right, I'm just gonna find the strings. Right. It's almost at a kind of done phase, this really. This track. So there's some structural stuff. So I think one thing we've got is the verses kind of just plod along, and I need a little bit of some more kind of background interest going on there. We need the drum pattern to change a little bit, maybe. We'll need something more kind of going on the choruses here. We need to put in a guitar solo bit, which might mean sacrificing this second verse. So I quite like doing this. It's a very pop thing to do, is actually just remove half of the first half of like a second verse and just going straight into what would be almost pre-chorus really. So we'll be doing that. I need to add a high string in somewhere before these drops, just to add a bit of suspense really. So let's do that, and then obviously the guitar solo section. So here we go. So that's gone. Time. Just want to try something. Come on. Right, can't do that. It's a new computer, so some stuff I haven't got authorized on it yet. Not to worry. There'll be another way. Just looking for an open hi-hat. Alright, let's not do that. Expansions. One, I think.
Don't feel sad.
thing here. Take that out. Right. And then quickly, as we're set up for this. So, I'll have a look in the chat in a second. Oh, what's the sound I always use? It's a Nolly one. Right, let's just check the outputs are right. Excellent. Okay, and then, oh, might as well just do this bit. Okay. So basically what I'm doing is to get low latency on the Nolly here. It's set to 128 samples, that's 2.9 milliseconds, which means I won't really feel the delay. And then what I'm going to do is I record the dry signal in here, because on Ableton Live, if I set the record to off, we get zero latency going in to the computer. It's just we can't actually monitor what it is we're listening to. Okay. Right. And then all you do is just mirror whatever preset you were doing in your DAW. So technically that's now in there. Yeah, I'm just going to switch it on. There we go. and then we'll do the other side. Be that one. One more time. Balls. Can't do the simplest of things. Alright, this time around. Okay, and then that just drops on the channel, done, and then that's that one cooked. Okay, right, that'll do. There we go. Okay, I'll just check the chat. Oh god, I'm down. The camera's a bit low, isn't it? Have I got the wrong? Alright. Oh, I've got the wrong camera on, haven't I? Duh. Don't want that one. Want that one. Right, where's the chart? Any questions, guys? Because I'll probably move on to the next thing in a bit. That's what I wanted. Excellent, Sean. Because I suppose this is a bit where we do build up a little bit of momentum, you know. And I think when we get to the done bit, that's when we'll start getting more guitars on things. sort of drafting done. So, I mean, that's coming together quite good. So we're on to the next one. We're on to the next thing on the list. So let's just check the machine. So don't feel the same goes to the bottom, and then we've got done. Just mark that as having discovery. Alright, we're back, right. So we'll just have a look. At this. Right, here we go. So, don't feel the same. I've done a discovery session on it. So, it's got its discovery label now. Okay. And now we're on to done. So let's have a listen to this. So I'll get it up on okay, great. That, and then let's find it and make sure it's saved. Save. It's saved. Great. Done. Do you think out loud when you're working? Yeah, am I talking to myself? Yeah. Sometimes. Okay, so I think this needs a B section. Right, I think we'll make some chords. Let's see where we go with this. I'm interested to see. I don't particularly have any ideas, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the JX. So no, that's probably going to sound quite good. And we'll let it have a little bit of echo. Apparently the JX was going to be a guitar synth when it was originally built by Roland, and then they decided like it wasn't working or whatever, and then built it into a synth, put a keyboard on it. But it just sounds very retro. Alright. So let's get this up. Cool. It's usually a G7. I hate extending things to a G7 on a. It just never sounds right to me. Can't use that. one more. Okay. Right. Right, let's have a look what these chord voicings are like. I'm gonna record them in. Excellent, right, so what I'll do is take away that. think we need a thing there. A few bars. Okay. Okay. One listen through. We'll just have a look at what's happening with the chat. Okay, and there we go. So, go back. You can. Oh, back to me. So that was good fun. It shows you actually just the power of the automatic music machine. It really is such a great tool. So it was that was done. And it also has a discovery label and a bit glitchy there, going down at the bottom. Right. If you're really keen in an hour and a half session, you'd do like half an hour on each of those or whatever, or 20 minutes, and then you would do another splurge and keep the splurges full. So I'll just cut that. So yes, it's great being able to sort of work in parallel like that. Really good. The power of the arpeggiator, yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? That's usually my go-to thing for doing chords and stuff, because I can just play them in real time and I can hear how the voicings interact with each other. So that's Cthulhu, and that's made by Xfer Records. So it's like really good. I'll just this thing here. Where is it? So yeah, this is what I did all the chord voicings on, and arpeggios. Very good. Okay. Anybody want to ask me anything? I wish I had the right camera on today though. Don't know what happened there. Let's have a look. Yeah, I can highly recommend it, Sean. So it's very good. So yeah, the plan will be do a load of discovery sessions this week. So I think we're going to keep going with that, and then we're just going to move to bit of a glitch on this. So I mean, actually, there's too many, but there's actually 6 in discovery, and I should really only have about 4, I think. But there's 6, but we'll just keep going. There'll probably be one that I'm like, oh, I'm not that keen on, and probably want to not work on it. So if I get that vibe again when I listen through something, I might just move it into the sketchbook. How do you process change? Well, it depends what kind of genre I'm sort of into. I'm quite kind of happy with what I'm doing, because the style that I've got sort of amalgamates all of the things in electronic music that I'm into. If McLaughlin had changed, it would just change to metal. I think it would go guitars, wouldn't it? There'd be a guitar thing and less electronics. I mean, if I was to do something extreme and I had to think off the top of my head what would that be, then it would probably be that. But then again, electronic music's such a vast sort of area. There's sort of plenty to to explore there. And I'm certainly not done with the synthwave genre yet. Shredwave. It's sort of just, you know, the electronic side of things mixed with guitars has always been the thing that's really kind of got me going. No, that's cool. I mean, like, if it was for me personally, I mean, I would start kind of shredding over synthwave, but then if I was to go back to a totally new genre, I'd go back to doing house music, because I keep listening to a lot of indie house, and I think, oh, that's a really interesting genre. And you know, I've got quite good contacts in that area, and it would kind of make sense to me just to like bang some tunes out. I mean, that's the thing with it, with house music. It's such like a wide area of different genres I can kind of just jump into, you know. So, I mean, when I first started doing that music, it was I started doing future house, and again I listen to the odd bit of future house now, and I think, you know, though, you know, when I was writing that music, that was good times. You know, I was getting played in everybody's set, Paul Oakenfold, Kid Massive, everybody, and you know, I was doing these big festival type bangers, you would call them. But you know, and that was fun, and you can kind of put tracks out there, and you know, I mean, the money's not great because you end up getting them signed to a label, but you know, good things can come from it. I mean, I've got to admit, I had some real bad luck with what I was doing. So, I mean, when I first started writing Future House, I got like a really good label straight away, and that was Two Dutch. But I'd already signed into a publishing deal with a company which were actually good at some things. They were good at sort of they were good at like kind of getting me resources like singers and stuff like that, and they were quite good at getting my stuff signed to labels. But the trouble that I ran into, which was really tragic, was that the really big labels, so I had like Armada Records, I had EDX, all sorts of stuff wanting to sign my material, and that would have been massive, like strategic moves. I mean, it wouldn't have taken long for me to be on a festival circuit DJing or something, standing there in front of loads of people with a guitar and some decks, hoping, you know, hoping for the best. But the problem was actually that in all of those cases, the record label wanted half of my royalties. So obviously you get paid for how many how many CDs, how many MP3s or whatever you sell, which is never that many anyway. And so they get that money, and then they get all of your Spotify till you pay all your debt off, which never ever happens. They send you accounts, and it's always in a negative balance because they keep putting you on like compilation albums and stuff to get around it. And then, but they were wanting half anyway of my royalties, which is when you're getting played on radio and all that kind of thing, and usually that goes straight to the artist, alright? But they were wanting my bit of the publishing, and my publishers were saying no every time to that. Now I would have been happy to have given, I mean it's wrong, but I would have just given them everything just to have that strategic move, because I know it would have led me on to much, much bigger things, you know. It would have been, I mean, there was 3 or 4 offers that I had, and if I'd taken those, if I had all 4 on the go, it would have been almost life-changing, I would have thought, in terms of, till the pandemic would have hit. So it's just one of those things, sadly. So you got to kind of watch it when you're releasing stuff with other labels and you've got a publisher, because if it's a decent label, they're wanting your royalties now, sadly. Any other questions? I don't know how I got onto that. Oh, different styles. Yeah. So, but doing this, I mean, having your own label has been like really good for me and Thomas. Everything comes back to us, and I make more money out of our stuff than I've ever done out of any decent label. And I've got 120. There's 122 tracks that I know of kicking about in the dance scene that I've done, and I've never seen one penny. I've seen a little bit of a little bit of performance royalties come in from TV and stuff like that. Dynamic Tim, brilliant. Thanks, Dastardly. Although I did have a go, I did do some EQing there, I pulled some mids down. No, that's cool, it's all cool. I like it. I like being dynamic. Yeah, dynamics, yeah, you're reactive, you go with things, you know. Although I do like to be proactive as well. But yes, any other questions? Because I think we're going to do we're going to do some more discovery sessions tomorrow. That's the plan. So yeah. Okay guys, so I'm going to head off now. It's been really good fun as usual. It's been quiet because I've been really focusing in on this music, doing these discovery sessions. So I'll see you guys later. Alright then. See ya.